गुड आफ्टरनून ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन स्टूडेंट्स। ठीक है, तो वी आर स्टार्टिंग अ केस स्टडी आफ्टर लॉन्ग ब्रेक एंड टुडेज केस स्टडी इज अबाउट बन्नी ग्रासलैंड्स इन गुजरात। ठीक है, दिस पर्टिकुलर केस स्टडी कैन बी यूज्ड इन मल्टीपल थीम्स, स्पेसिफिकली के हाउ इन्वेजिव स्पीशीज कैन थ्रेटन द लोकल इकोसिस्टम। ठीक है, or you can say that how it is related to man environment interaction, ठीक है, and you can also use it for soil and land degradation। ठीक है, and much more depending upon how you are using it। Fine, so before starting the case study, let's see some of the important locations for Gujarat। ठीक है, we have Gandhinagar here, Ahmedabad, Sabarkantha, we have Surat here, another important town, Jamnagar is here, द्वारका भी है, we have Junagadh, हाँ वडोदरा इज ऑल्सो हेयर, वडोदरा और वडोदरा। ठीक है, यहाँ पे लो लिख दिया यार। दिस इज द ग्रेट रैन ऑफ कच्छ, दिस इज लिटिल रैन ऑफ कच्छ। ठीक है, दिस इज द लिटिल वन। फाइन, एंड रैन ऑल्सो मीन्स द डेजर्ट। ठीक है, रैन का मतलब डेजर्ट ही होता है, सॉल्टी डेजर्ट। ठीक है, एंड इसके अलावा कुछ रिवर्स और वो भी देख लेते हैं। नर्मदा, दिस इज रिवर नर्मदा। Just to the south of Narmada, we have a river Tapi. ठीक है, we have Banas here that comes from Rajasthan. Sabarmati also. ठीक है, another river is here that is Shetrunji. ठीक है, this is the river Shetrunji। Another one is that is river Bhadar। ठीक है, बाकी तो लोकल स्ट्रीम्स हैं, वेंगड़ी एंड ऑल। यहाँ पे एक दिखाता हूँ, ये डायरेक्शन में रहेगी खाली। दिस इज अ लोकल रिवर दैट इज रिवर वेंगड़ी। ठीक है, कोरी क्रीक भी और गोमती क्रीक इज ऑल्सो हेयर, दिस इज गोमती क्रीक। एंड कथियावार कच्छ पेनिनसुला पे वी हैव अ कोरी क्रीक। ठीक है, दिस इज द कोरी क्रीक। एंड सौराष्ट्र पेनिनसुला वाले पे वी हैव अ गोमती क्रीक। ठीक है, let's see some of the Ramsar wetlands। Here we have a Thol Lake or Thol Wildlife Sanctuary also. Same close to this, we have a Nal Sarovar Bird Sanctuary. ठीक है. We have a Vadhavan wetland here. ठीक है. These four are the Ramsar sites of Gujarat. ठीक है. Here we have a Khijadiya. ठीक है. वेटलैंड के क्वेश्चन पूछ लेता है वो कि विच ऑफ दीज आर द वेटलैंड एंड ऑल. ठीक है. तो ऑल दीज फोर आर द रामसर साइट्स ऑफ गुजरात. ठीक है. बीएस बर्ड सेंचुरी इज द बीएस. Thol Lake, Thol Wildlife Sanctuary also, Vadhavan Wetland, खिजड़िया वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी. ठीक है. थोड़ा हिल्स और दिखा देता हूँ. So you would have a complete sense of a map of Gujarat. ऊपर का तो बना लिया हुआ ना. उधर कर देता हूँ, इसको बना लो. Some hills. Here we have Abu Hills. Here we have Chota Udaipur Hills. ठीक है. Here we have a यहाँ पे होगा ना वागड़ Hills. We have a Wagad Hills here. Mandav Hills here. ठीक है. Gir Hills here. And near Gir Hills we also have a Gir Wildlife Sanctuary. But that is not a part of Ramsar sites. ठीक है. That is not included in the Ramsar sites, but yes, no, not three, though all four. Four हो गए ना. Nal Sarovar, Thol Lake, Vadhavan and Khijadiya. These four are the Ramsar sites in Gujarat. ठीक है. बनाओ. ठीक है. दिख रहा है बनाया. NLS नहीं होगा, WLS है, मींस वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी. BS मींस द बर्ड सेंचुरी. ठीक है. बनाया. Couple of questions are there which you can map with this case study. The questions have been asked in the previous years. One was, लिख लो इसको भी. The question number 1 is land use / land cover and soil types influence forage quantity and quality. Forage, FORAGE, forage quality and quantity in semi-arid regions of the world. Full stop. Discuss with Discuss with relevant examples. ठीक है, 2020 and it was of 15 marks. There is another question. लिखाइए, land use, land cover and soil types influence forage quantity and quality in semi-arid regions of the world. Discuss with relevant examples. Next question is soil erosion and land degradation. Soil erosion and land degradation are threat to ecosystem. Soil erosion and land degradation are threat to ecosystem. Full stop. Discuss. ठीक है, this was asked in 2011 in GS paper. ठीक है, चले नेक्स्ट. हो गया ना ये सब लोकेशंस तो. ठीक है, so this is about the Banni Grasslands, and Banni Grassland is one of the finest or extensive grasslands not only of Gujarat but of entire Asia. ठीक है, ये वाला पार्ट है जो इसका, this is known for it. I have drawn a local map. Some villages are there that you can show. ठीक है, this is, here we have a Patkar village. We have a Dhondo, Hodgo, another one is Jura. ठीक है, here we have a Bukhral. ठीक है, these are some of the local villages that are completely dependent on the Banni grasslands for their livelihood. ठीक है, somewhere here in the Kutch. ठीक है, चलूं. So Banni grasslands के लिए recently Prime Minister of India has also written a book on this regarding the Banni grassland. It was The Birds of Banni Grassland. ठीक है, and this region is also famous for one of the famous wild ass sanctuary. ठीक है, also it is famous for salt production, salt or marshy areas. And the areas that are not salty or marshy, they are called as beds. Non-salty areas, or those which are not covered with salt pans, are called as beds. ठीक है, and this area is receiving a rainfall of around 300 to 350 mm. 350 है ये. ठीक है, this is around 300 to 350 mm annually. ठीक है, particular communities living here, there are a number of tribal communities that are staying in this area, and the prominent among them is Meghwal community. This Meghwal community is entirely dependent on pastoral activities for their livelihood. What they are doing is they are dairy farming कर रहे हैं, livestock rearing and all. ठीक है, यही इनका main occupation है. And in the year 1955 में this area got official recognition of protected area. ठीक है, this was officially recognized as a protected area, and thereafter government in consultation with the locals, in fact they have not consulted, they have imposed this decision on locals that government is interested in planting an exotic species, and the name of that exotic species was Prosopis juliflora. ठीक है, Prosopis juliflora, government has proposed that they will cultivate the Prosopis juliflora or plant the juliflora in the local ecosystem. The idea behind it was that if we plant this, it has yielded some good results somewhere in the South America and Mexico, because this is a native of South America and Mexico. ठीक है, वहां पे कुछ अच्छे रिजल्ट्स आए होंगे, तो that's why government has introduced it in a bid to convert the wasteland into a forest. ठीक है, the idea was to convert the wasteland into a forest, and what has happened, instead of converting into a forest, it backfired to the government. And एक और चीज है इसका कि Prosopis juliflora, the use of it is also that this particular plant can be used for fuel wood. ठीक है, तो government has convinced the locals कि yes, the fuel wood would be utilized for this, and you could sell out or sold the same fuel wood in the nearby neighboring market, so that would enhance your income. ऐसा करके बोल दिया उनको. ठीक है, तो वो convince भी हो गए. And the population that is living here, they are breeding or domesticating two animals. One is buffalo and another is cow. Bunnies are the buffalo and Concrage is a cow. Okay. These two animals have been domesticated by the locals. The dairy product or the milk or whatever they are obtaining from these animals, the same has been sold out in the local markets for their livelihood. And later on they have started, as the Prosopis juliflora was also cultivated, they have also started selling them as a fuel wood. So initially their income was increased, but sooner, within 10 years of its plantation, some serious observations were there. One was that the land salinity increased. It has depleted the groundwater level, depleted groundwater table much more than it was available earlier. ठीक है. In fact, the forage or the fodder that was obtained from these Prosopis juliflora, that was not digestible to the Concrage cow and the buffaloes. ठीक है. तो Concrage and ये bunny buffaloes cannot digest prods of juliflora. ठीक है. So they started. So the production of these animals declined. ठीक है. Its production declined in terms of milk, butter and all, and slowly and gradually they shifted their job. Earlier they were domesticating, they were pastoralists, they were more relying on these animals, but as these animals can no longer digest the forage that was obtained from the Prosopis juliflora, and slowly and gradually the local or the native grasses have been completely diminished. ठीक है, overtake कर लिया इस invasive species ने. So what has happened, it has also posed a threat to ecosystem, and some specialist animals became extinct here. ठीक है. Some specialist animals extinct, and the one among them was ये था आपका bustard, Hobara bustard. Hobara bustard and desert fox. ठीक है. These were the specialists of these ecosystem. Specialist means who can rely on only on the special type of a food, and for them the special type of food was available in the Banni Grasslands. अब वो food ही खत्म हो रहा है धीरे धीरे, तो they are also getting extinct. So now what the situation is that most of the population of locals of bunnies are relying on tourism. ठीक है. Youth is opting tourism or as a tourist guide as a profession instead of pastoralist. ठीक है. तो वही हुआ है. तो and tehri is the इंस्टीट्यूट दैट डज रिसर्च, द एनर्जी रिसोर्स इंस्टीट्यूट, टाटा का जो इंस्टीट्यूट है, इट सेज दैट their income has been reduced by 30%. ठीक है, since then because of the land use change and the Prosopis juliflora was a driver for this land use change, the income of the locals have been reduced by 30%. ठीक है, इसका एक और न्यूज में था लास्ट ईयर, मतलब दिसंबर में ही, that government has approved cheetah breeding center here. Cheetah breeding center has been approved in Bannis. ठीक है, few facts, one data, enough for your case study, that's it. ठीक है, हो गई. Ecosystem, local जो दूसरी species हैं that have been removed over a 15 to 20 years of time. बस. और forage जो है इस क्वेश्चन में एक जो लिखवाया है, forage is the keyword, कि they are asking about कि how forage quality and quantity is impacting the, कहाँ गया, हाँ, how it is impacting the semi-arid regions of the world. तो forage quantity is impacting, so local animals are also getting extinct because they cannot digest the forage quality. That is completely new to them. ठीक है, fine, that's it. इतना ही है केस स्टडी में, over. हाँ, रेनफॉल है इतना.